Welcome once again to our Self-Mastery series. My name is Rachel Nekati, and I would like to welcome you to the Just Talk with Rachel. We are still on the consequences of misalignment of personal values with your actions. In the previous episode, we spoke of the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H of results which come about if your personal values and your actions are not aligned. We've discussed A being the anger. You feel angry when you feel that whatever you are doing is not aligned with your goal. Now we are going to talk about the B, which is blame. What is blame? Blame is where we blame others for our actions. It's where we do not take ownership for the things that are happening in our life. It's where we are blaming circumstances, where we are blaming situations, where we are blaming people, where we are blaming the environment, when we are blaming everything around us except ourselves. What are the dangers of blaming? Because if we are always blaming others and circumstances, we are literally saying we have not contributed to the problem. We are literally saying it is not our fault. And when we are blaming people for things which are obviously our own doing, we are basically indicating that we are abdicating responsibility and accountability of our lives. Let's talk about the 3 dangers of blaming. Number 1, blaming decreases our sense of control. Whenever we blame situations, circumstances, and people, we are going to lose sense of control. And when we lose our sense of control, we are going to feel hopeless. We are going to feel helpless. We are going to feel disempowered. We are going to feel out of control because we are now saying there is absolutely nothing that we can do. Secondly, blaming decreases our optimism. We don't have any hope that the situation will get better. We are not optimistic. Every time, whenever something happens, we become pessimistic. We do not see challenges as challenges, but as stumbling blocks. We do not see feedback as constructive, but criticism. So we do not want to blame others because we are going to lose our sense of optimism. The third danger of blaming others is that we give others responsibility. We basically allow people to run our lives. We are making ourselves victims of circumstances. We are making ourselves underdogs whilst we inflate other people. When we feel that other people know better, know more, do better than ourselves, therefore they are the reasons why we feel the way we do, we are basically losing responsibility. Did you know that you cannot blame others, play victim, and still want to be a leader? You cannot master and champion self-leadership if you still live in a victimhood world. Because when you are in a victimhood world, it will always be around other people. It will always be about circumstances. It will always be around situations. And therefore, you always live in a victimhood world. This is your time to liberate yourself. How then can you liberate yourself? Because you need to liberate yourself from the victimhood mentality. You need to liberate yourself from blaming others and situations. Blame is also a cognitive distortion. And when we speak of cognitive distortion, we are talking about distorted thoughts, distorted way of thinking, where now you are looking negatively at the people, you are looking negatively at yourself, you are looking negatively at the world. And the cognitive distortion can be detrimental because if you do not identify that cognitive thought, if you do not manage that cognitive thought, if you do not restructure that cognitive thought, you are going to end up worried, you are going to end up stressed, You are even going to end up with anxiety. That is why in my online course, Emotions and Cognitive Management, I basically dissect each and every cognitive thought you can think of. I dissect how you need to identify them, how you need to manage them, and how you can liberate yourself from the cognitive distortions. And blame is also one of the cognitive distortions that you will find under cognitive distortion management. So if you want to know more about this amazing emotions and cognitive management online course, click the link below so that you can learn more about it. You can do it anytime, anywhere. And the good news is that it's highly interactive. You will liberate yourself from blame. You will liberate yourself from the cognitive distortions of always inflating and being infatuated with others whilst making yourself an underdog. This is the reason why we have got this monthly Determine Your Values workshops. The monthly Determine Your Values workshops are meant to help you start your journey of self-mastery. These workshops are meant to assist you identify what you like, what makes you happy, what is it that you are here for, what is your purpose. It is meant to help you align your values with your goals so that your day-to-day actions, your day-to-day behavior can be aligned with your goal so that you do not blame others when things don't go your way. You do not blame others when you don't achieve the results that you want to achieve in life. Because if your actions and your values are not aligned, that is where now you are going to experience anger and you are going to experience blame. Please, click the link below to find out about our monthly Determine Your Value webinar. These are online workshops that are facilitated by myself real time. You can join this workshop everywhere you are in the world. We do it virtually. It's a group coaching session and you will get some time to interact with me so that I can assist you, find out, unleash your true potential, understand what it is that you love doing, understand what it is that you are meant to do, what your purpose is, what your vision is, and also come up with commitments so that on day-to-day basis, you take actions that takes you closer to your vision, that takes you closer to your purpose. If you have not done so, please subscribe to this particular channel so that you can enjoy our weekly self-mastery sessions, and promise to share this video with 5 people in the next 5 minutes, because we want to help one person one day at a time. Thank you for watching. My name is Nekati and I am your personal and professional coach.